All right. I welcome every one of you to our live broadcast today. Today we are looking at so many things. So many things has been happening. A lot of people have been sending message to me that they want IC TV. What is really happening? We are not been hearing you. What happened? We are sorry. We are sorry. Just to make sure that our show is all right and we are not disappointing you people. So we have to rest for some time because it's good to rest. Earth is wet. All right. You are welcome, every one of us that are joining us. And those of you that are joining us for the first time, you are welcome. Those of you that have been joining us since, you are also welcome. We welcome every one of you. This is how we do it. Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more. And as we proceed, any part of the video that you know you like, please make sure you cut it, share it to the group, share it to all other platforms, let them know the reality. On this platform, we don't bully, we don't, no tribal, bigotry, nothing. We don't abuse, we don't insult. So on this channel, we make sure we go straight to the point and analyze how the thing is going. Now, many countries has been, giving their support to the United States of Biafra. I'm going to mention some of the countries today, and really I'm not supposed to say it out because I'm not the spokesman or spokesman for United States of Biafra, but there are some things that we just need to understand, as it is going out, as it is happening live. We have to bring it and let our people know that there is a progress concerning United States of Biafra. There is a progress concerning Yoruba nation. So I welcome every one of you. Let me quickly dish out this information so that before we now go into some other details that you need to hear today, and the program is not going to be long. For so many people that used to come, I say, keep quiet, you talk too much. I'm sorry. Your show is your show. It's not my show, it's your show. So you're all welcome. Let's simply look at some facts that we need to listen to. Then I will now give us some, I will run some commentary on that. So after that, we will now go to other videos. Let's quickly look at this. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let's look at this. I'm coming. But there are some video that is trending. A lot of people, and we have done our own research on it. So I will explain some things on that, and let's quickly hear these things first.
It's just a game. Yeah. When the die is cast, everything will become open. Everything will become clear to everyone. Yes. Very soon, everything will become very clear to everyone. Now, I want to ask you a question. Who rented the hall where the Biafran people used to make their declaration? Is that hall in Biafra land? Is that hall in Britain or US? That hall they use is in Finland. That hall they use is in Finland, and is their federal asset, is their government building that they use. So who rented it out? Finland authorities rented that place out. That's one thing you need to know. Finland authority allowed them to use that place to make that declaration, to come into that place, to use that facility. That facility belongs to Finland. It does not take Finland anything to say, we're not going to give you any place. It does not take Finland anything to say, this thing you want to do is not allowed in our country. You need to know that too. Finland had all the power to bound that program, to make that program not to exist.
Yes.
So for that program to exist in Finland, do you know the level of, a public awareness that were created by that program? Do you know the effect of that program? Do you know the effect of that program all over the world? Do you know what it means to declare a nation? Biafra is not only a nation that is declared outside the country where they are fighting for their freedom. There are so many countries, including Germany. They declared their freedom in another country.
Thank you, sir.
Including Venezuela. Many countries in this world declared their freedom and their country in another country. So If Finland choose not to support Biafra, they could have told them, called them peacefully, quietly, and tell them,
we cannot allow you.
We do not support it, and
yes,
we don't want it to happen. If they are against EPA, they knowing fully well that those people that came under the custody of EPA, came under the influence of EPA, came, you know, for them to have come there, somebody must have invited, somebody must have brought them. So they came in the name of EPA. And you said they are holding EPA. And EPA's program is going on peacefully. And they gave their authorities, their police, to come and guide to see that everything goes
smoothly. Thank you, sir.
If Nigeria had upper hand, Nigeria would not arrest EPA. What Nigeria would have done is to stop that program.
Then,
if Nigeria, I repeat, has upper hand over what happened, it is not to arrest EPA. It would have been to stop that program from happening. Because even EPA they held may not have even been as tough as the woman who handled that program. The program was a successful one. Biafra had been declared.
Yes,
the earlier you know it,
hey, Biafra.
Have more time. Okay, let me tell you people, we are moving. 2025 is going to be a shocking year. It's going to be a year with so many shock. Yes, I tell you that. Let's watch. We move. Biafra, be strong. If you're a Biafra, be strong. Do not panic. God is on our side. And the earlier Nigerians get to know that, the better it is. The federal government knows about this. The authorities knows about this. It is the gullible citizens who have been listening to fake news and fake informations. These are the people who have been deceived. As I speak to you now, EPA is dragging Nigeria to ICC. Let Nigeria come and defend themselves. Let them come and defend themselves. Anywhere in the world, you have what it takes to protect yourself, to defend yourself. And that's what EPA is claiming. He's defending himself. So, peace, be still. Be strong if you're a Biafra. Good thing is coming. We are going to celebrate it. It won't be long from now. Thank you and God.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I know you have heard from him about what happened in Finland. That a lot of things, because now a use of propaganda is now going on. And that is where we are going today. And that is why everyone needs to be very, very careful. Either you are Yoruba, either you are Igbo, you have to be, especially the indigenous people in this called Nigeria. The Igbos are the indigenous. The Yorubas, we are indigenous. So we have to be careful because a lot of propaganda is going on now to silence either the Yoruba agitation, the Yoruba nation, either to silence the Biafra agitation. A lot of propaganda is going on. And that is why we cannot keep quiet. We have to be bringing you live update. If possible, every hour, every 1 hour, so that people will know what is going on. Because a lot of propaganda is going on. Because a lot of people that have been calling me, those of you that are just that have been following me since, you know that I sing, we always say it as it is. And when it is secret, we bring it out. Bam. But a lot of people have been calling me, hey, please, you don't say it out. You don't want them to arrest you. You don't want them to. That's why sometimes we have to, you know, just keep quiet on some things. But when there is necessity for us to speak out, we have to speak out, because when we speak out, we save the life of many people. We save the life of thousands of people, millions of people that are dying in silence. A lot of people don't have the opportunity we have. I consider it as opportunity, because God position people like us that, oh yeah, say this thing out so that people will be free. And that is why sometimes I always say that when we are doing a program like this, cut it. You may not like all the program, but part of it that you like, cut it, share it to the other platform. Let the people know that there is no other way for anybody than this, either Biafra or Yoruba nation. Don't see Yoruba as your enemy. Don't see Igbo as your enemy. You have one common problem, one common enemy. So, and that is why everybody need to speak out. The voice you just heard now, this is our the caller now, is an Igbo man. Let's hear from what Yoruba man also said. So I want you to know, before we now go into that secret that I said I want to leak out. Now, let's look at what he said.
If Yoruba nation, agitators, Biafran, Middle Betters, and those parts of the north, they now heard one voice and say we are going now. And Yoruba declare in Ibadan or in Benin Republic, maybe that is where they have their power. And what we call it? Biafra declare in Sierra or that country they use now, Finland. Or what we call it? The Niger Delta Force declare their own in Canada. Another declare their own in Cameroon. And the same day, the same time, the same hour. I am telling you, the country, the agitation is now one. So it's going to work. It's going to work because those people that are supposed to work on it will say that means the country is tired truly. There is one big problem we have in Nigeria. Okay. Although an honest person cannot rule this country. Because when it's taking honest decision from our home, from beginning of our house, corruption is in our fingertip. We were born inside corruption. We grew inside corruption and we encourage corruption. Can you imagine something on social media, people will use it and laugh? It's not a laughing matter. When you are doing naming ceremony for a baby and the woman brought out the Bible, the prophetess that are supposed to pray for the child. Okay. We don't know what the prophetess put in her mouth. We don't know the spirit that is working with her. We don't know those angelic that will say amen to what she say. She said, the people brought today, I gave you this Bible. You be among the people that will steal Nigeria money and become a millionaire. For a baby that is just coming up.
Like just coming up, oh.
We are celebrating corruption. Our mindset is damaged. In Nigeria, father goes to Abadis, mother goes to Abadis to do mercy for their Yahoo boys. Former governor of Kaduna State. Who we thought is one of the best we can celebrate in Nigeria. The son, the FCC on the chip, they didn't give him information and they busted the house. And on busting the house, he saw security outfit. Nearly overpowered the FCC outfit. They took two FCC personnel. And they deal a lot of injury and blow on the other years. But they were able to penetrate. And inside his apartment, billions of naira, millions of dollars, millions of pounds. Cocaine worth 1 billion naira. Cocaine, drug. Are you telling me the father didn't know this is what his son is doing? But they will give him to even where it's not his father's land. And he's registering it. Who are the people that approved the plan? They've known this thing for a longer period of time. It's because there is no way they can hide now. That is why they declare it. So if you use something here looking for Yaya Bello, it's Yaya Bello you need to. They know how to get somebody abroad and package him here and go arrest him. So Yaya Bello in Nigeria. You say Yaya Bello is hiding in government house. In Kogi State governor's house. He seems unaccessible to the EFC's and enforcement agent. Let me give you a good example why I say another person cannot rule Nigeria. In the early 80s, or can I say late 80s, that's around 80 something. That time, 98, I think I'm not sure of that day. That time, when military was the head of state, military achievement. We celebrate corruption, we celebrate bad behavior, we celebrate immorality in Nigeria. We don't celebrate achievement. That's, I said this earlier, I don't know if you had one that connected it to me. During the Big Brother Niger, 1 year, Big Brother Niger, an indigenous of Augusta, when I carry first or second, this same governor, yes, I was here, welcome this man that made the fame of TV, that's backing the kid that doing immorality of TV, and gave him house, gave him million, and make him youth ambassador. And you do expect other you to go to school. And you expect them to be serious. In Delta State, maybe one BB, whether first or second too, Delta State governor. God is so wonderful. God really exposed the two governors. Because what happened in Ogo still happened in Delta. I will tell you the two instances. The guy whether first or second, the Delta State governor welcomed the hero, gave houses, give millions, and give ambassador something for let us
celebrate
what has he achieved that make us to celebrate him. Then that year, that same time, Ogun State boy score decision in white. The best in West Africa Examination Council.
Did you also hear from what the Yoruba man is saying? And that is why I always say it, that the problem we have now in Nigeria is not the problem of one tribe. The problem we have is the elite. Both the elite in Igbos, elite in Yoruba, elite, those the so-called elites that they have already pocketed Nigeria. They put Nigeria in their pockets. Some people are praying that this problem, the wahala that is happening up and down in Nigeria, should continue, because that is where they are getting their own food. And that is why all of us that we know that we don't have option is to support the movement of freedom. Is to support the movement to make sure that we get out. We are not inciting people. It's not that we are inciting people and say, oh yeah, okay. No, nobody is saying, in fact, you know, on this channel, we don't support violence. We don't preach violence here. But educate the people. Before they say, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in writing. Thank God you will no longer put it in writing. We are putting it in videos, sound and sight, Abby. Now, we put it in video for everybody to see. And that is what is happening now. It's not the issue of like before that we used to put everything in writing and know that some people will not read it. It's videos. And that is why sometimes when we're having a program like this, I always tell people that they should share the program. Let them share it. Let the people share it to all other platforms. Ismail Wahab, thank you, sir. Thank you. It's time. Many countries are now rising up to support Biafra now, because everything that a nation is supposed to do, they have done it. I don't want to say they are doing it based on the top information. Everything they're supposed to put in place, they have done it. They've declared, they have their currency, they have their international passport, they have everything that a country is supposed to have. It's now left for their people to support their vision. Their people may decide that they don't want to be part of them. The Igbos in Cross River can say they are not part of them. The Igbos in Delta can say they are not part of them. If you say you are not part of your people, by the time those people to get out, they will deny you. Why don't you go with your people? And that is the message on this channel. We are not saying the Igbos, all the Deltas, they are part of Igbos. No, we are not saying all the Kogi State, they are part of Igbo. No. But what we are saying is that the Igbos in Kogi, Igbos in the Cross River, Igbos in Delta, Igbos in Edo or wherever you belong to, if you don't go with your people and you say you are not part of them, one day you are still coming back to them. They use ethnic, they use political division to make sure that they render each region voiceless and powerless. Look at what happened to Yoruba. The last video I played on this channel was the what's that Dr. Galolo or something said. He said that Ilorin is their land. How is Ilorin part of a North, for God's sake? Out of 16 or 17 local governments in Ilorin, 12 out of these, they are fully occupied by Yoruba. Out of 17. So how is Ilorin part of? So if they now say they are now at least majority supposed to carry the vote. So the same thing applicable to in Delta, in Cross Rivers, in Edo, in other parts. If you say you are not going, if people in Kwara State they are not following Yoruba, it is at their own. I don't want to use that word because of policy. It is at their own something. And they can't say that. And that is why you see all the Obas in Kogi of recent, they went to go and meet Oni officials. They said that they've heard about what is going on, that Biafra will soon go. And that was like 4 months ago when all this agitation was, they are still conversing with some community. You are part of us, we want to be part of this. They went to go and meet Oni officials. Sir, we are not Igbo and we are neither Hausa. Please, we want to go back to our roots. They came and meet Oni of Ife. I also played the video on this channel. When they came, they meet Oni of Ife. We are part of you people. Please save us. And Oni assured them that if Yoruba nation is declared, they are going to be part of us. We can't leave our people behind, except if our people said they are not part of us. That is only when we can say, okay, you are free to go. But as long as they still have the mind, the blood in them that we are Yorubas, there is no reason why we need to leave our people behind. Yoruba will say it's only a bastard that point the finger to his father's side, left finger to his father's house. It's only a bastard. That's a Yoruba proverb. And to Yoruba nation, everything is set. I used to tell you, I said, I am not the spokesman for Yoruba nation. I'm not a world media. I'm not Koiki media. But I'm telling you what I've seen. I'm not talking about what I've heard now. I'm telling you what I've seen. It is time for our people, cut this place, send it to them that we are ready. Everything is set. But it's our people that even they are drawing the things back. If Yoruba nation declare today the way they declare Biafra in Finland, how many people will stand? Because we still need to win the trust of our people. Our people still need to have the trust, that ability. Are we truly ready? The way the Biafran people have done in Finland. Do you know how many people come all over the world, from America, from Russia, from Germany, from Japan, from China, from all those European countries and Asian countries to come and grace the occasion in Finland? When Oloye Sunday Igboho organized a program in the UK, mostly in the Yoruba, mostly UK, America. When they organized program, do you know that many Yoruba, they were passing by in front of that place that day? They did not join them. They were looking at them as non-entity. Some of them are even saying that is not learned. How can somebody that is not learned leading an agitation? You can see where the problem lies. All hail Biafra, Eshe. And that is why we will keep on sensitizing our people. The countries of the world, they are ready to deliver us now. They are ready to save us. The countries of the world, they are ready. Some countries now, they have been supporting Biafra. But because if at the end of the day, I'm telling you the top secrets, if at the end of the day, these people, they are indigenous people in the homeland, do not support their de facto government, it will be an insult to that country. That is why all the secret, all the things has to be kept secrets. They cannot just come out and say this so country has support us, so country, especially those countries in Commonwealth. All those countries, United Nations countries. They want the people in the homeland. The same thing applicable to Yoruba, because I used to say it, I said that the same thing that affects Biafra is what is affecting us. If all of us, look at that word that Yoruba man said. He said, if every one of us, the indigenous, the Hausa, the Yorubas, the Biafra, everybody, we are saying the same thing, we will surely go. But if some people are saying they are not part of us, and the foreign countries, they want to assist, the people in the homeland, the people in the indigenous people on the soil, they are saying no, we don't want them. That is where the problem lies. Many countries of the world have been signing an agreement to partner with us, to partner with either the Igbos, the Yorubas. Everybody. There's so many countries that love freedom. But when people are not standing right, everybody they just want to. I see it as suffering and smiling, like the way Fela said it. But when people are ready, in the day of his power, he said, people shall be willing. And it is time for every one of us. Like I said that, let me quickly say this before I round up. A lot of propaganda is going on because I know some of you have had some referendum for Yoruba Nation. Yes, it's coming very soon. It's coming very soon. Yes, based on the information I've heard and I've seen. It's coming. Don't let anybody deceive you that they are getting a nation. Indigenous, dry. We will not dry in the name of Jesus. Have you? If anybody deceiving you that they are dry nation, they are dry nation. They are dry as their name. So don't let anybody deceive you. When Biafra declared their own, we all saw it now. They don't hide anything. I used to say, those of you that have been following this program, I don't abuse, I don't insult. No insult, no abuse, no tribal. But I used to say something. I said that when Biafra did their own, every one of us see when they display their currency, they display their money, international passport, the ID card, everything that they want to use. When these people said they declare Yoruba Nation, did you see any of such? So please, those of you that used to comment under this comment section, we have declared Yoruba Nation, don't say that again. Please compare and contrast. Do something that Yoruba is not a slave. And we are always forced in everything. But the way the Igbos have done, they have taken lead in that aspect. So we too need to work and support Oloye Sunday or Adeyemo and Baba Akintoye. This is the time to support. It's not the time to be saying, that woman. Do you know how many millions these people contributed for their convention in Finland? How much have you contributed, self? That woman, do you know how many millions that these people contributed in Finland? Do you know how many millions? So for those of you that are saying that you don't want to contribute money again, please, I'm just begging us. I'm just begging us. This is the time for every one of us to support the movement. The program is meant for both Igbos and Yoruba audience. Support your movement. Let there be freedom. They will never give you freedom for free. Freedom is never given. It's not a gift. It's not a Christmas gift. You have to work for it. Nobody will give you freedom for free. You work for it. You work for it. And that is it. For us to go. A lot of things is going to happen in the next coming few weeks now concerning the Biafrans and Yoruba Nation. A lot of things will happen because this coming next year now, a lot of things will begin to unfold for any country that wants to exit Nigeria. But if you say you don't want to exit Nigeria, then you can stay behind. Nobody is forcing you. If Finland does not support Biafra referendum and Biafra declaration, do you know they will have locked up the place a day, or even on that day that they were having the program, they will lock them, they will chase them out. If it is Nigeria, you know now, they will have sent everybody away. And some of you are saying, Finland government did not support them. Finland government did not support them. What kind of support do you want again that the Finland has not done for Biafra? What kind of support do you expect again? They gave them security. They gave them everything. They were there for more than, some people have been there some days before the convention. That means some people will spend like 10 days. Some people spend like 2 weeks. Some people spend like 4, 5, 3 days to make sure that the event took place. So if Finland did not support them, because a lot of video is going on, I don't want to play the video because of Finland. I saw a video that they were saying that Finland president supports them. Even if the man did not come out and say he supports Biafra, there is a proverb in Nigeria or in Yoruba that say action speak louder than voice. The Finland did not support Biafra. If they did not support Biafra, would they allow them to have their would they allow them to have their convention in Finland? And that is what everybody need to understand. That is what we people need to understand. The actions speak louder than voice. A lot of countries have been, yes, you say you don't believe in one Nigeria. You believe in indigenous people, or it is time. You support Yoruba nation. A lot of you are saying that you don't want to contribute money. You have not contributed anything. Even the Bible said it. He said, you have not prayed. We have not done anything. If truly we want to achieve it. You are talking about freedom. Most people like my age now, we have seen those days of free education, and we have seen now that things has gone times 20 worse. So for those of you that are just coming behind, that you don't experience during the era of free education, you may not understand what we are talking about. If our generation refuses to get this Yoruba nation and Biafra nation, believe me, things will go wrong. Because most of our children, they will travel out and say they don't care. They don't care. Fulani, they are care and staying in the bush. By the time our children will come back in the next 50, 20, 50, 30, 100 years, they will have taken over all the land. And Fulani will own all part of Nigeria. Did they now achieve their aims or not? They achieve it. Please help us share this program. Help us share this program. Please help us share it. Cut it. The UN nation, they are supporting Biafra now. Yoruba too, is time to go. AU countries, they are supporting Biafra now. It is time to go. European countries are supporting Biafra. The only thing they ask them to go and do is that make sure your people, the indigenous people in the homeland, support you, so that we can give you the support that you need as a nation. So what else do you want again? Please help us like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more updates. I like those of you that are just joining us for the first time. Share, please like it, share, subscribe, cut it, send it to all other platforms. Let them know. And in Yoruba, I used to say it, we will not relent until we achieve it. Freedom is not a Christmas gift. So everybody, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more updates. A show 10:30. And I welcome everybody that are part of this show in the studio. In fact, the studio is full up today. I have so many people with me in the studio. So many. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. They are giving me support here. They are giving me support here. So I thank every one of you also that are out there that are sharing our program. Thanks, and God bless you. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more updates. This is iSing TV, a show 10:30.